Hey everybody, and I'm back, and we're going to try this green-white mid-range deck that absolutely destroyed us the other day when we were playing the fungus deck. Pretty decent player, built the deck and likes the deck, so I figured we'd give it a try. Don't have a lot to say about it. The treasure maps feel a little out of place to me, but like they're good with Karn, so like maybe I just don't know enough. Maybe they let you skimp on the 25th land that I feel like you want with this many 5-drops that could often be in post-board. But, like, this card's real powerful, this card's real powerful. This card's kind of cool. Oh, kind of interested in giving it a try. We are on a losing streak, though. I think we failed to cash the last 3 leagues on stream. Join. Hey, we won the dice roll. Hand's fine. We have to hit some lands. Like, it's not great, but... Hey, thank you for the follow, Dalton. I don't know if you're still around. You were our last round opponent, you said. Appreciate it. This could be bad. We don't have a particularly good draw. We're missing lands already, which is like basically the opposite of everything else we've did the entire day. We've just like drawn a million lands all day. But if we draw a third land, we get to play. And getting to play is nice. Just gonna play this. Getting to play is definitely better than not getting to play. Of course, we switch to the green-white aggro deck and get paired versus the Smasher face-in, probably like Fumigate Settle deck. AKA what is very likely our worst match. Interesting. Maybe we'll draw a land. Attack for most of it. To see if he has to fumigate this turn. The way he played to Contempt makes me think he doesn't have a Settle, so there's just no chance I'm playing around Settle. None. I will not play around Settle. Alright, opponent's not even going to bluff Settle, so I wonder if that means Settle's not in his deck. But I was not going to play around it. Alright, so we don't exactly know what he's playing, but it feels like these are pretty good versus control in general. He could be either playing Approach or like a Scarab God deck. Well, what was the question? Can Shauna be the target of Binding Cast? No? I'm gonna say no. Let's read it though. Shauna can't be the target of abilities your opponent controls. Those things would be abilities, I believe. So this card's probably not good here. This card's probably not good here. Generally don't like these cards versus Raft decks either. Like, we have a bunch of 5-drops, so maybe that's not good enough. I kind of don't... These Effort Hubs confuse me too, but... I kind of really want the Blossoming defenses, but I don't think I'm going to bring them in. Yeah, I'm just going to run it like this. I'm going to leave the 2 Ixalan's Bindings in the deck just in case, but I'm not going to bring any more. No, this hand's fine. And by fine, I mean this hand's actually relatively good. I don't have any of our sideboard cards though, and that could be a problem versus the Raft deck. Ooh, turn 2 Effort Hubs. So that either means that they're probably jamming... Probably either going to jam us up here with Essence Scatter, a Censor, or their Landlight. Or Syncopate, I guess. Yeah, Syncopate. It's fine, could be worse. It's weird. Would not have expected that in their deck at all. Feels like when you're just playing a control deck, you can do a whole heck of a lot better than those. Like a heck of a lot better, I would have imagined. That's disappointing. I think I'm just going to play this. Helps our mana for the next turn if it resolves. Well, that could be bad. If they have Lyra, we're in super bad shape now. Bad enough shape that I'm actually just going to play this for 3, so I don't get blown out by Lyra. Yeah, it seems like opponent had the perfect hand. So they're like this weird control deck, and they've splashed a 3rd color for some bad removal spells, but like, we're the green deck. We're not that good versus Lyra. It'd be very hard for us to come back here. Not getting in 2 damage with that Champion of Wits is mind-blowing too. So they're just like playing the Legend deck, but they've added an extra color. Certainly don't want that. I'd already yielded to that. I guess I'm going to cast a Treasure Map. Mostly because I'm looking for specific things at this point. I don't have a lot of turns to get there. Yeah, well, we definitely sideboarded wrong then. To bring in, like, a lot of this removal stuff back. Put you on the bottom. block both of these if they attack. Neither of them are attacking. I'm not going to block this. I'm just going to take 4. Oh, he's attacking this now? That's an easy block. Or I said take 4, but I meant take 7. So we basically have to get something good here. That's not it. And that's not it. And we're dead. I do not believe that those cards make that deck better. Where is the list at online? But I definitely don't believe that Glint makes that deck better. I would think Glint makes that deck specifically worse by a lot. I think coming to play tap lands will make that deck worse by a lot too, because that deck can't play from behind. It's got to be ahead. So now that we know they're playing a different deck, we're certainly going to sideboard very differently. We're like bring in all of those. I think I'm going to get rid of treasure maps at this point. I think I may get rid of at least one Karn. We're not actually playing versus a control deck anymore, so I'm just going to get rid of those and bring in him and these guys, I think. I feel like we go bigger than them pretty easily, so we just have to make sure we don't die to them. You play from behind. We'll just leave it like this. That deck, I tested that deck, and I think the deck's good, but I think it's a front-running deck, and the changes you're making make me think it's going to be slower and harder to get ahead on the board. And I don't think adding in more 5-drops is like great, because I truly believe that Teferi is a better card than Scarab God. And you're not cutting Lyras. Lyras are just too good. Alright, well, we're going to have to hit a land to do anything. I'd like to see the list, though. Like I'm having this conversation with incomplete information. I don't know exactly what's in their list, so... Wait, did I turn the sound off? No, there should be sound. My thing says the sound's still working. Yeah, if he's got a syncopate or a thingy, we're in not the happiest shape here, but like he can't be playing 4 of them, so... So if he's not playing 4 of them, that's good. So you got going on now 3 mana for a history of Benali, or Benali. Benali. A history. Just gonna play that thing and attack for 6 on the ground. My velvety draw. So this turn could end up not working particularly well for me. It's interesting that he didn't attack with the knight. I don't think I care about the knight either, so... It's a bit interesting. Do I play this for 3? If he gets counterspelled, I don't get to attack this turn. We can just play it for 2, I guess. That way we get to attack if we want. don't think I'm going to bother to remove the energy. There's a reasonable chance that he just like Vraska's contempts it or something. So that was pretty bad for us. Was that kind of the perfect card? May force me to attacking here when I don't want to, unless he just casts Lyra. Fumigate. Alright, so this game's over. Like, we got paired versus the Fumigate deck, and that has to be our worst match. Right on time, Llanowar Elf, you do nothing. Like, the green-white decks and the mono-green decks and stuff like that just do not beat the Fumigate decks very often. It's like the one thing you don't want to get paired versus. Doomfall seems just weird to me. I don't think there's a time that I would ever want that card. I guess we'll Ixalan's Binding that thing. We don't have anything else to do with our mana, so it's better than letting them get another history out. Just don't think the black mana has added anything to this game. I'm not going to bother to attack because he could have the 3/3. We'll attack with just this guy next turn, though. Assuming he doesn't do anything cool. Don't care if this dies. Sure. Wood block. Blocking could have been wrong because we have 5-drop snare deck, but, like, pretty sure we're just going to draw land soon, so it doesn't matter too much. See if this thing resolves. I'm still not attacking into a 3/3. Just gonna pass and let him use a Wrath or whatever. And that's why we haven't been attacking into the 3/3. Could have multiple now. Who knows? Could just have the Runus thingy. Like, we wouldn't beat that, I don't think. Actually, maybe we would. Alright, well, this is all we can even try. Assume he's going to cast a Lyra or something, and I'm going to be offended. Oh, it's just a Scarab God. Alright, well, opponent just wins then. Doesn't do so much here, but it's the fact that, like, we can't cast our spells anyway, so we're too far behind to come back. That was an unfortunate pairing. I'm getting paired versus a lot of matches tonight that, like, if you were going to tell me to draw on a board prior to the event, like, what's your worst match? Like, these are the matches that I would call the worst matches, and it feels like I'm just, like, running into them over and over, no matter what deck we play lately. Hand's fine. At some point, maybe we'll get to 5 mana. I played this guy the other night. I don't remember what they were playing, but I remember his name. This hand's super powerful as long as we get, you know, draw 2 land steps and 5 draw steps. I mean, if he's playing like a Fumigate deck again, like, obviously we just lose, but it is what it is. Too slow of a hand for mono red, probably. Oh. Blue red? It's probably even worse for us. So it's versus Wizards. You would assume this is a good match, but like, based on our current land count, it's not looking like it's going to be a good match. Just cycle for another creature? Well, that's not bad for us. Guess I would rather put these on the table, because maybe we get Lyra next turn. I kill Shauna, we can like double spell probably if he doesn't kill the elf too. Well, that's a good one. All very good for him. Is this good enough to even play now? Like, it may be too bad. Need him to like try to get some of the removal out of his hand or whatever. So see if he'll throw something at this Everspear Harvester. That's not particularly threatening in this exact spot, but it's a good card. Assume if he's doing all of this, he's got a burn spell, so I wonder what's the odds that I ever just block there, but probably none. It's probably better just to try to get the burn spell out of his hand. Maybe it's just shock, who knows? Hey Corey, what's up, man? We got crushed with that deck from earlier. So it is just shock. Which means maybe Lyra will be a little good then. I wanted him to get burn spells out of his hand before we played Lyra. Would absolutely love a Silhouette here. Anything to get rid of this would feel insane. That doesn't get rid of that. I think we're going to hold back the Sisay to try to block with. He didn't use Riddle Form during his upkeep. That's not even that good. Gives him a 3/3 flyer, but like that's not that good here, right? So if I double block you, what happens? You can deal 2 damage to this and 1 to this, but long story short, one of my things live. I gain 2, take 7 total, so I'm at 8. Doesn't feel like the worst. Definitely running out of things now, though. Did bad math. Oh yeah, I know what I did. Just ignore my math. Just try to find us another one of that card. Don't think I can attack. It's just probably extremely safe to attack, isn't it? Yeah, it's absurdly safe to attack. So we have to find another Lyra or another Harvester, and we need to find it pretty quickly. Walking Bliss is good here too. The Walking Bliss isn't that good because we'll be tapping a land every time. That's fine. Don't care about something like that. Considering how bad our opponent's hand was, I'm pretty amazed that we're this far behind here. That card's good, but is it good enough in this spot? I want to say that I have no idea, but I'm going to keep it. Go ahead and kill this just in case. We died to so many things now. Block's not worth dying to a burn spell. Lyra? Alright, you're not bad. So we'll hold you then. Still have to find a Lyra, and we need to find it quickly. But if he bricks this turn, there's a chance the Walking Ballista can do enough work to get us back in. This deck has a lot of burn spells in it. It's got like 5 more flyers in the deck too. A couple of hasty dudes. It's not going to attack. Is going to attack. Don't understand the attack. Just don't understand this attack at all. Not 5-0'd with a single one. Okay. Well, that doesn't do anything. I don't understand what just happened. Have no 5-0s this time. Well, this is the card we need to win. So we have to dodge a burn spell 1 turn and we've got this. He won't be able to come back from the Lyra at this point. So all we have to do is dodge a burn spell this turn. He's got a bunch of them in his deck. Oh, Mountain's not it. Let's go ahead and gain 8 life. It also is conveniently lethal because of the 3 counters on this. JK. So 1. Alright. So we feel like we stole that one, but, you know, do what we have to do. So we're definitely going to sideboard these in here. They all seem good enough. Ixalan's Binding seems a little slow. Karn's doesn't seem like anything we can protect. Treasure maps were... Excuse me, I think I just burped in a microphone. Treasure maps seemed like they were good that game, but like I don't think they're good enough overall. I don't know what I want to cut for the other defense. Maybe it's just a Rishkar on the draw. Rishkar seems good. I'm going to take a Sissy out on the draw. Or a Shauna. Now, we've been getting crushed pretty hard so far, Tacos. I think, I don't know, we've not even cashed in a few days. I think our last 3 streams we failed to cash. We've not cashed since we played Blue White Approach. That's a good one. Alright, so we'll play one of these and probably cycle the other one, but we need the second white source just in case. Opponent mulliganed again. Yeah, we played Jeskai Artifacts earlier. It didn't go well. We've played Saprolings. They didn't go well. What else did we play? I'm not sure. Let's certainly keep Lyra. I have to check. I apologize if there's some background noise while I click this button. Let's see, what else have we tried? So, oh, Wizards. We tried Wizards and it didn't go well. Every deck that we've tried, except for the blue-white artifact or the Jessica Artifacts deck, is a deck that's crushed us too. So, like, we're losing both sides of the matches. And that deck's pretty good. I played it off stream. I liked it. I think it needs some work from the original version, but I think people are realizing that they can just go bigger and more controlling. And it seems like it's working out really well. So if the policy he's making, I don't think that he has a burn spell. JK, he's got a burn spell. That's fine. You can just have it. Could just be in a braid too. Not a lot we can do though. Like our deck's basically mono great things at this point. And we're not really drawing them. Let's go ahead and gain our 1 point of life here. It takes so many things. So like these will both deal 4, 8, put us down to, or sorry, 6. I assumed he had another spell, he did not. Oh, that's a good one. Not totally upset about that. We got Rhea next turn. A burn spell this turn will make this game pretty difficult. Easy block if he attacks with either of these with this. He knows the Lyra. He saw it with the Merfolk Branchwalker. No wizardly counterspell, please. It's really cheap. I think they might have Chandra in the sideboard, but Chandra's kind of cheap at the moment as well. I probably do not block with Lyra if he attacks. Especially if he only attacks with one bro. Alright, JK, I'm just blocking. He's making this attack, I'm just confused. Just don't want to take any damage this turn. Like maybe he's only got one spell, and then the Walking Ballista gets to do really nice things. That's the hope here. So I don't have priority yet. He's got a second spell. It's going to be very hard for us to win. But getting rid of this would be worth it if it happens. Well, he's got a second spell. Wonderful. Oh. So we still have a chance. It's about time he draws another land. And about time we draw another Lyra. Lyra? Lyra? Not Lyra. Just something that I would consider chump blocking with. Probably take at least one hit just in case I draw Shauna Sisse. Or like an Effort Spirit Harvester or something. Or this thing. I'll go ahead and do it on this turn just in case. Just in case he draws a removal spell or something next turn, it can like pump it 2 or 3 times as a response. Oh, that's beautiful. Think I'm just going to attack with you? Yeah, I'm just going to leave my Blossoming Defense up. I really need that card. Yeah, I played him the other day. I'm pretty sure he beat the crap out of me. I think we're getting our revenge. I'm pretty sure he just destroyed me very hard. I think I was on the Harvester deck and he like brought in a Chain Whirler. And he had like a bunch of basic islands in play game 1. It kind of blew my mind for game 2 and I didn't know what was happening. Like maybe they just don't have anything. I mean, they drew well at the beginning, but now it seems like they're flooding out them pretty horribly. So that's a good land. That's a good land. We'll go ahead and pump that up. So our opponent's at 13, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, so more than enough. So our opponent kind of pulled a Cirrus there and didn't get to play much Magic. Alright, well we've won a round. We're on to records. Can we get 2 out of the next 3? Who knows? I like this deck already. Basically just like Lyra. I like Lyra a lot. Like maybe more than I fairly should, but like Lyra's my bae. Me and her like to get down. Go ahead and play. This is probably the weakest hand I've had so far, but I kind of just want to try it. Oh, hey, Burn Pit. Yeah, you drew like 1,000,000 land that last game. 1,000,000 land. I was really scared when you had to double spell that one turn. I did not think I was coming back from the double spell. Alright, well I wasn't going to play this, but since we drew the the Effort Spirit Harvester for the following turn, I will play it. Yeah, I didn't do particularly well when I tried that deck. How have you been doing with it? Oh, this could be just horrendous for us. This could go so very bad. But yeah, how's Wizards been for you? Tacos, they'll probably go down some unless they have some obscene weekend, but card's very good. Let's just leave it at that. I don't think I care about that thing, so let's go try to get some kind of card advantage here. Oh, it's your first night with Wizards. That seems reasonable. And I guess let's pop this up so people can see it. A Thrashing Brontodon's what got sent away. Yeah, I'm trying to give everything a try right now myself. Hey, Buttons, what's up, my friend? How'd Rakdos go for you? So we're going to have to kill that. Is that really a fair comparison? So I think I'm actually going to -1 here and get this back to kill this, because I'm afraid of him having a Fumigate or something. Or like a cast out or something to kill this, rather. I don't talk very well, I'm sorry. So we crew here. Go ahead and use this. Pop this. And get on with our lives, hopefully. Saplings was a bust for me as well. I didn't do well with Saplings at all. So I'd much rather have the Ixalan's Binding on the Anointed Procession, obviously, but like I'm afraid that he's gonna have a Vraska's Contempt or a Cast Out or something on the card, and that if we don't get the Thrashing Brontodon, then like there's a chance that we don't get it ever. And that's a concern that I have. I guess we just go up again. So there's a Walking Ballista over there now. I guess I'm going to play this one. Let's go keep on beating. I don't know what I would bust. Yeah, I mean the deck's capable of powerful draws. I just don't think it's capable of them consistently. That was my issue with the deck anyway. I don't think I want him flipping this, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and kill this. But that's probably really wrong, because now he gets to deal 2 damage to the Karn. I'm not too concerned about Karn being at 2 loyalty or 4 loyalty or whatever loyalty. As long as like Karn's getting us some cards, I'm pretty happy, I think. I even think I'm going to minus it and get this thing back. This card's been great. That's all I want to say. This card's just been great. Don't care a lot about that. Alright, probably not going to be able to protect Karn anymore. Yeah, this game's very difficult. Well, I mean, there's not a meta yet, is there? Right now there's just like a big bunch of decks, right? It's just like a whole big bunch of decks at the moment. I don't know if any of them are part of a meta. So we can't stop them from flipping the Legion's Landing this turn, so there's no reason for us to try. The meta is literally... There's not a defined meta at all. You play versus different decks every day right now. Or at least I do. So that's coming towards me. Those are all going towards Karn. I'll kill the lifelinky ones. That's all I care about. Like right now it's just a bunch of people playing Moto, but that's not what you're going to see at a real event. I'm from Eastern Kentucky. Like if you went to Star City this weekend, it wouldn't be a bunch of Moto decks. Alright, well, we're in serious trouble here. That was our best card. So what do we need now? We need something like a Lyra, maybe? We need something pretty specific at this point, I think. I'm going to start with this. I know it's probably better to use the Merfolk Branchwalker, but we need actual specific cards right now. And the specific cards would have cost 5 mana. Guess... better to crew with you. Draw a lot of lands. Don't necessarily hate that. I guess we force him to block this, but he already has to block this, so like maybe I just make a 2/2. It's going to be difficult. I don't think it's always a thing. I think it's a thing when there's like a clear and obvious deck, but like everybody's so hyped for Dominaria that like tons of people are trying decks that are probably exceptionally bad. And I just honestly just don't think that's something that you would see if you went to like Star City. I think there's going to be a ton of GPG, a ton of blue, black, and just a ton of mono red like you would think anywhere else. Does this work as an instant speed? That does work at instant speed, so he's got 4 life on tap. Him having 4 life on tap's a problem. Guess we just tick this up again and see what we find. He's got 7 life on tap, technically. He's going to give us another one of these. That actually kind of feels kind of good for me. Wait, why did it not tap? He gave me that instead of a hashtag Oasis. I'll keep you. I will make you and you of relevant size. So he can kill this. So we're just going to attack with the 5 in the air. I think it will. I think it's a good card, but I don't think it's as good as $40. It's obviously great in this deck, though. It's kind of an interesting time to sack the priest. Unless you know exactly there's anointed possession, then I don't think you really want to do that because it stops me. It's currently stopping me from attacking with things. I think that's very good. Alright, so this time we'll start with this. Actually willing to leave that on top. It is, but it does do a few more things than that. So he gave us another Karn? It's kind of interesting that he gave us another Karn. So we'll keep this one. Then we'll get our Harvester. And we'll play our Harvester. Opponent needs to hit here. What can we do here? So this thing can gain lifelink. And they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can attack with this thing as well. And make them block now. Without offering any trades. And our Harvester's still protected. So they hit a cast out, which sucks. That's unfortunate. We kind of needed that. Just froze one thing under that. It's not a big deal. I really don't think so. And if you notice on Magic Online right now, the meta's not remotely aggro. Like, the meta on Magic Online is just not aggro right now because everybody's just playing random brews. Like, I would love to be getting paired versus aggro decks. I'm mostly getting paired versus just, like, really weird decks. Over and over and over. So what was the other card he put there? So this game's gonna be really hard to come back from. In fact, unless we draw our second Ixalan's Binding or another one of our Thrashing Brontodons, we probably can't come back from it at this point. How much mana does this cost? It costs 4. They only have 3, so they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's safe to attack again. No, wait. They can get 2 things off of the Adonto. I don't know if we're going to be able to come back this game. I don't like opponent keeping on doing that. He's ahead of me on the clock, too. And he's going to outpace us long before that becomes a thing. I'm not going to concede, though, because of games 2 and 3. Like, I'll just speed up if I need to speed up, but... don't need you. Sure, I'll keep you. I don't know if there's any reason to even attack now. I gotta click that and it moved forward weirdly. Which is not something that I saw that card do. Yeah, we're currently just getting smashed though. And opponents got better looting and stuff than we do as well. Hey, we got the Matty Boy Auto Host. feel like he could sack more things right now if he wanted. He's got like 6 tokens in play. He could really just find what he wanted. Instead of like, quote unquote, drawing them from the top. Alright, well, I don't care about that card, so it's kind of interesting that he would find that one good enough to kill. Maybe I've not done the math and he gets to attack with more things than I know about. I guess I'll keep her. She's not particularly good here, but whatever. Sorry, I need to tick up Karn. Yeah, we still working. I think he's just wanting to press F6, and that's fine. That's probably what I should be doing. They're at 47, and they're just spiraling more and more out of control. Don't know why I've not yielded to this. I'm pretty confident that I have, but I may have missed it. Who knows? He is actually spending his mana now, which I think he should have been doing the last couple turns, but it doesn't matter. Hey, say your prayers. Welcome to the chat. Apparently that's 7 minutes ago. Well, they don't have an attack this turn then, I guess. Well, not a relevant attack. Alright, we'll keep you. Your start. Again, we're going to keep you. Your start. I'm not confident that we're 100% dead. I just think we're like 99.555555 million% dead. Draw card. Card does nothing. Crew. We battle opponent. That way I can F6 through that from now on. We're battling. We're trying our hardest. There's one of those in this deck somewhere, sweet. It's probably going to be part of the solution if we ever find it. That's unfortunate. There goes our Lyra. And our Lyra is something that we like desperately needed to have a chance. Maybe I should have sacked a Thrashing Brontod on that turn. Not entirely sure. Sorry guys, this is going to become a relevant clock issue, so I apologize if I'm not paying as much attention to the chat as I normally do. I don't think opponent has good attacks here. Guess it makes me spend time, but it's whatever. Put that on the bottom. We'll kill this one for now. Just let him get to one bro. Alright, tick this up. Don't really want that, but that's fine. Again, I apologize if I'm not really seeing chat like I should. Not things that I really wanted to be drawing here. But that's okay. I guess we'll stay on defense. Think next turn, if the Karn survives, I'm probably buying back the Walking Ballista. Esper Legend. I saw that deck, I'm just not sure how it's better than the alternative. So he tried all of this just to get that back? Well, that doesn't seem that good. He put one on top finally. Surprise. Anointed Procession and Karns are like the only two cards that I think you put on top here ever. Alright, you get a land. Can't kill my Karn, so... Guess I'm not going to buy back to Karn. He's going to give me the Merfolk, obviously. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just do it for one. That way we can still play the Branch Walker this turn. Alright. I don't know what our opponent knows about our hand at this moment. I'm definitely going to time out this game. There's like 12 minutes left and we're still in game 1. I don't want to concede though, because like I don't feel like I'm that far behind. Obviously I say that and it looks like there's like a million things going on here. Something like binding his cast out. Or like, can't binding his cast out, but... So are they getting the Fatal Push? Why do you want the Fatal Push? He wants to kill the Shania? It's like another Regal Caracol, which is fine. Yeah, I just don't think any of these things do anything. Crew you. That's fine. All things that were expected, nothing special there. He doesn't have an attack. Let's go ahead and kill... Sorry. Let's go ahead and kill this. And then Karn that. Yeah. We're starting. Give me this binding back. I'm going to binding his Karn, even though I don't know that I should. It may just be going too far. Alright, I'm definitely going to time out this game. Actually, I think we're ahead now. I think there's a good chance that we just win this game if we go to time. Or if, like, we get infinite time. We might actually be able to win this game through just play as well. The problem, however, is any one of these things that would let us win this game in this scenario, we're just not going to have enough time to finish game 2 and 3. So he's winning to F6 now as well. In fairness, I should just concede this game, and if I wasn't playing on stream, I probably would. It's a sweet game, though. Could get another one of those things. Oh, whichever one of these I get back is just great. Again, I apologize to everybody at the moment for just this game taking too long. To the point now where we're like actually really far ahead. He doesn't have an attack again. We F6 to this. Is it going to let us F6? It's not letting us F6, which is super tilting. Like, we've already yielded to all these triggers, and it's making us waste seconds again. Sorry that I can't read the chat right now, guys. I apologize. Man, how bad will Stellar Wreckage be for me if he has it? I know I could be tapping mana slightly differently here.